Yeah, Art and Victoria, they decide just like, all right, dude, let's just wait out 5 years. And they go to like sleep mode until demolition crew comes by one day and, they're all full of cobwebs and such. And then they pop back to life. Victoria pops out of her tub and Art pops out of his like cobweb state. Man, his friend got it way easier than he did because he had a box cutter on him, and let's just say he got peeled like a potato, but sort of like from the scalp down the middle. Art goes for a stroll, and it's Christmas time, I guess, when they woke up, and there's a bar. And these two girls are like the luckiest two females in this whole franchise because they just bump into Art real quick, like leaving the bar, and they lived. They actually saw Art and lived to talk about it. But I guess Art was walking by and just went like, "Hey, dude, what's going on inside this bar?" And the Santa was being friendly, buying him drinks and everything. And I think he was probably like, "Oh, this guy's a circus performer, or maybe he's like special needs or something like that." So he's like, "Yeah, yeah, sure," and he like made friends with him a little bit. But Art gets up to a point. I guess this is why he doesn't make friends, he pees on him. Then it's like, get the hell out of here. But then you go, ah, man, he brings out a gun. You're like, why, dude? I did not like that Terrifier 1, but I guess it makes sense in this setting. He takes the Santa outfit, puts it on, and then he makes this, like, nitrogen extinguisher or something like that, freezes this dude, and then picks him apart with a hammer. So Sienna went on a solo mission to go get that sword, but she goofed and left it under the tree and fell asleep. Oh, the mom gave her like Xanax, but still, dude, she fell asleep. Sleep with that sword underneath your pillow, dude. Art the Clown comes to the house, beats the hell out of her, and then you see the body of the dead uncle, knocks her out with a mallet. They come to, the mom is tied up, and then he gets all Game of Thrones on her with Victoria's there too as a spotter and puts a rat down her mouth, and you're like, oh dude, that was totally on Game of Thrones. They unwrapped a cage and said, that's Gabby's skull. Then they went, no, dude, she's right here. But if you put glasses on the skull, that's Jonathan. I don't think they killed this fool, like, off screen like that. Yeah, you could have messed with him, like, hey, man, a lot of people wear glasses. I can't tell that's him. Or he's like, all right, we got to break down their spirit so I can eventually possess her. And they're still trying to break down her spirit, and they go, here, open this gift. And they just got overconfident, and the gift was the sword, and she was able to chop Victoria's head off, stab Art, but then a hole opened up in the ground and swallowed Gabrielle up, and she was unable to get her. It swallowed her up, and Art made his escape and got onto a bus. That's bold because it's not Halloween time. This is Christmas time. So, shit, I guess you gotta wait till part 4 to see what happens.